There's a calling inside of every member of the military in today's modern age. For one reason or 20, they choose to make the ultimate sacrifice, to lay down their lives so that America continues to be the land of the free. Some would argue that war is the toughest thing anyone has to endure. And for that fact, when they're serving and need a break, they're allowed one.
Stand down is a military term where troops in combat are able to come off the front lines and for a brief moment, sometimes days, sometimes a week, not worry about engaging the enemy in combat. They get nourished, they get fed, they get taken care of, they get some psychological help.
But when members of our armed forces return home, they often find it's tough to land on their feet. Vanishing from a place that once came with so much recognition and support into one where invisibility is the new normal. Drugs and alcohol try to gain a foothold, and mental and physical health begin to suffer. In civilian life, when the homeless or at-risk veterans need a stand down, there just so happens to be one waiting every August.
We have many veterans in this city that sadly live on the streets year in and year out, and this is an opportunity for them to come and get psychological counseling, to get assistance, to get clothing, to get food, to get medical care, to get eyeglasses, to renew their identification with the Department of Motor Vehicles and things of that sort. And although it's a brief period of time, it enables them to get away from the hazards of the street and the difficulties of making your life when you're a street person.
The type of services that the veterans can receive are so many. We have legal assistance, we have housing assistance, we have medical, dental, they can get eyeglasses, we have massage therapists, acupuncture, so it's almost limitless.
When you see it, you say every single one of these guys is a veteran. Some fought overseas and some didn't, but nonetheless, they fought for our country and they're homeless. And they're kind of these invisible people as you drive down the street. There's some on a corner over here and some over there, and it's kind of sad, and I can't believe it really isn't a bigger event.
What we say with Stand Down is it's not a handout, it's a hand up.
That's what happens here. It helps rebuild individuals who gave us the opportunity to have the freedom we have in America today. I always say to the veterans, thank you for making that courageous decision to go without asking any questions. Why, when, how come? They just went in and did their job, and now here. We owe them this obligation to have this event right here in the city of Boston every year to make sure we get to them and rebuild their lives.
And they've been given that opportunity for more than 20 years through the help of Local 103 and others like the VA, FEMA, and a Local 103 contractor. This year, though, with the help of Daigle Electric, Local 103 went a step further and hosted the two-day event.
This is the first year here. It came about last year. We were expecting some weather the same as we had this weekend, and it was going to be a problem in the field that they were at, so we were all set to have it here. When they did a dry run through here, they said, maybe this is a better place. So we hope they're here for many years to come.
103 has been a great partner. For years and years and years, they provided the electrical services to book a very complicated in a very short period of time, that it was safe and effective and immeasurably increased the security. Now they've stepped up even further and provided their own facility for this. It has a great facility, it has great support, it also continues to have super electrical support as well. But in fact, as they've stepped up, and I would say that it's a partner that we couldn't do this as well without them, and our enduring gratitude both to them, their members, and everybody for all the support they give us.
For the right reasons we do it, of course, but we are definitely part of our marketing strategy is to separate us from that broad brush of union. People have their opinion on organized labor and unions. I'd love for that not to be true, but my goal is for those people, when they say that about unions, in the same breath to say, but that IBEW Local 103 is different.
Over 800 veterans came through these gates this year, walked across this parking lot, and chose which services they needed the most. Inside the building, the services continued. Whether indoors or out, virtually all ailments and conditions anyone could be suffering from were covered, including their hunger pains. All in all, a good location for a good cause and a major success.
My impressions of Stand Down 2011 is that it's going amazing. The IBEW has been amazing to work with. The veterans have been so grateful of the services. They've been so excited, and it's really a huge success.
Saying that an event like this is a success is sort of bittersweet, but that doesn't take away from the fact that services are needed and will continue to be.
Our facility will be available to them every year. You just give us the date and we'll hold it and we'll help you any way we can. So we're committed to that.
IBEW Local 103, the best electricians and technicians in the world who are committed to serving the needs of the Commonwealth.